Hello and welcome to the Slingshot channel. Remember that little slingshot pistol with the underlever cocking function that I presented to you a while ago? Well, I got good news for you. Very rarely, only for the third time in my career, did the genius 3D artist Łukasz Janikowski from out of Poland take a design of mine and turned it into one of his 3D masterpieces. And it happened again. I present to you the Aderini pistol. Let me show you its features. Yes, as you see, it's a slingshot pistol. It's using rubber and therefore it's super compact. It has like the same kind of drawing resistance of a Stinger 2 pistol. So this is about 55 pounds, but it has the cocking system of the famous Ada crossbow. This means that you have a huge lever effect, and this makes it possible for you to cock it really with one finger only. So this is groundbreaking, since it is almost requires no efforts to cock it. And yet it also makes the pistol super compact. You can of course also very easily decock it, and it works like this. So you can take out the arrow and then feed it into the action, which is super easy because it swings open and then gives you access to this. So you can use the quick loaders that Łukasz made, but you can also use the quick loaders that Steamboat sells. Isn't it ingenious? Now the first cool feature that Łukasz actually solved is the problem that the rubber needs to be under tension with this short power stroke, the short acceleration phase. So you need to work against rubber that is already under tension, just like a crossbow limb set that's also under tension here. So, but how can you attach this and how can you store this rubber under tension for a longer period of time without completely destroying it? Well, these things actually can be moved. You just have to take an Allen key and then you untighten the screw here. You don't have to go all the way so that the nut won't fall out. And then you can lift this like so and move it out of the way so that the rubber bands are relaxed. Now it's very easy to replace the rubber bands, and also now you can store the weapon without causing too much stress on the bands. So just put it in a dark place, so out of the sunlight, and then the bands will last a very long time. Very clever solution. And of course you can put it back into action in no time. Simply put it in and then tighten. And also, as you've already seen, it's super easy to attach a red dot sight. Well, you can actually use the built-in iron sights, quote unquote. But of course a red dot, see, it's a Picatinny rail up here. A red dot is much better because it simply gives you more accuracy. And I also attached a front handle because this thing also has a Picatinny rail on the lower end. Also really, really clever. You can even convert this into a carbine simply by removing this kind of little plastic piece here, like so. And then I can replace it against the shoulder stock. So what do I think in general about this? Well, I believe this is probably the future of crossbow pistols, because it shouldn't be too hard to replace the rubber with a serious crossbow front end. So this should not be too hard to do. And this cocking motion is simply superior because it allows you to put a seriously strong front end to this here. Since you see the lever effect, you know, the true power stroke is only this long, but you see how much longer the lever effect is. So this makes it so super easy. Same trick that the Adder is using, so same trick can be employed here. And I believe this is clearly the future of repeating tactical pistol crossbows. Seriously, this is one of the nicest things that you can do with a 3D printer, I believe. And I am completely in awe about what Łukasz Janikowski actually can do with his 3D skills. So if you have a 3D printer, that's what I recommend printing. It's really fun, I guarantee. You'll enjoy it so much. And by the way, Lukasz is now working on a model or on a variation that isn't legally a crossbow, at least not in Germany, because see, when you do this, you actually have this little lock here, so it really locks in place, so it is a crossbow. But if you keep this part away, if you don't install this orange part here, and then you can still very easily hold this with your pinky, like so. See, very, very easy to do this. So even if I pull this, it's not a problem at all, because the lever effect is so great, that we believe that if you just keep a notch up here, so that the pinky would actually hold it here, so that when you cock it, you actually give it some room with your pinky, and then you hold it onto like this, then you can actually shoot with this still like a pistol, but it would legally then not be a crossbow, and therefore, like in Germany, you would not have to keep this under lock and key. And believe me, if you load this with hunting broadheads on a short distance, it's a very dangerous and very effective weapon. Anyway, I hope you like this. Thanks, Lukasz, for doing this and for sending me the assembled pistol. I'm too stupid to use 3D printers. Hope you like this, because that's it for today. Thanks and bye-bye. Oh, I got one more shot. Bang. Oh.